Skål gutta!
Skål! Skål!
Hello and welcome back for another edition of Tipsy Wednesday, presented from the Penthouse Bar. With us, as usual, our host and editor, Björn.
Hello.
And our host and in-house villain, Junior.
Hello there.
And of course, our host and social media manager, Thomas.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes. So, how's your weekend been? Or we're halfway through. how's your one day been?
As of this recording, yes. It's been great thus far.
Yeah, good.
Just started my summer holidays, as you, Thomas.
Yeah, you started yesterday and I started today.
Yep.
You guys are cheating because I did not start it. I still got one more week.
Ah, well, it'll be fine.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
One last week.
It's an unusually early summer holiday for all of us, I think.
Yeah.
Just to make things, how do you say it? For your colleagues at work, for everything to like add up. Some people take early holidays, some people later. So
yeah,
we organize it.
Yeah, I guess that's the main reason why we're all.
I'm so ready for summer vacation. I already have my summer t-shirt on.
Yeah, so I see.
I'm currently packing my suitcase. I'm coming home tomorrow. Up north.
Hence, which is also part of the reason why neither of us are on green screen.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you don't. You couldn't be bothered packing up your green screen to just unpack it again. So
Yeah, because I used the last 2 days to clean my entire house and wash everything and just make the entire place mint till I get back.
yeah, you've done the good old Thomas washing cleanup regime.
Yep.
Yeah.
And also I'm still packing my suitcase. I'm not completely finished yet, so I have to do that afterwards. And we're making changes to Tipsy Wednesday as well.
Yes, we are.
Quite a busy man, even though it's start of his vacation.
Yeah. I need to get this done before I leave. I want my clothes with me, so I need the suitcase packed up and ready. And it would be beneficial to complete the whole Tipsy Wednesday remake thing on the server as well before I leave, because if not I have to do it on my laptop, which is so damn slow. It ain't worth it. So yeah.
How old is it now?
Old.
Old.
2010.
Yeah,
11,
so over a decade old laptop, which back then wasn't the speediest of things.
No.
It was just some mediocre thing.
But I used it basically for the same thing every year, and it's just entertainment like Netflix and whatnot when I'm out traveling. And the last couple of years, record podcasts when I'm with you guys.
Yeah.
But it's the ye old faithful.
Yeah, but this year I noticed it's super slow, so I don't know if we can actually use it. So we'll see.
Well, I got the Chromebook hidden away.
Can we even plug in a microphone in the Chromebook?
Yes.
It does have ports. Yeah, it's not completely Apple yet.
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Good. Then we're safe. The podcast will continue on throughout the vacation.
Yeah.
It will be special episodes with the three of us together on one cam, on one mic.
In the actual Penthouse Bar.
Yeah, and I will bring our green screen so we can have the picture of a bar and the green screen.
Nah.
When we're in the actual bar.
We can have the actual bar.
Well, I imagine the start of the holiday will be rough for my part. Because I will go out drinking, and then Sweden, and then home.
And somewhere in between there, we need to do a couple of episodes of podcast as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is what we got a Sunday for.
Yeah.
Just do the podcast the same day as we're going to release it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
You have your work cut out for you on Sunday, Björn, as you're editing the podcast.
Shit.
And you don't
Yeah,
have
but
a laptop.
Yeah, how are you going to do the other thing?
I have no idea.
Bring your PC with you.
Well, you do the actual podcast editing on Audible, no, on Audacity.
Yes.
Yes, so if my computer works, you can use that because we will all be on the same soundtrack,
Yes.
so it will be
Ah.
easier to edit.
Yeah,
Perhaps.
easy peasy. Just the noise gain going.
Well, easy peasy if you disregard the equipment I'll have to use. The laptop. This, yeah.
Yeah, but
This
once the
10-year-old
program is
lap.
up running, I think it will have no problem just doing stuff within the program.
We will see. It's
We will see.
We'll see. We'll
We'll
see.
see.
I'll do the basic stuff when I get up north, do a quick cleanup and everything I can think of.
Well, I could
Well-
do one of those. I did this one year when I was like out of town, when I was studying in a like not even neighboring town, like far away from home, and I was going back for Christmas holidays for the entirety of Christmas, and I was like, I don't have any computer or laptop at home at my parents' place. So I went to my local electronics store, said I wanted a laptop. I bought a laptop. Well, I did buy it. Used it for the Christmas holidays. Then when I got back to town, I returned the laptop and said, I want my money back. I'm not happy with this product. I used my 30-day guarantee, like return, or what's it called? You have a 30-day warranty, or at least here in Norway, you have 30 days where you can like return the product if you're not happy with it.
Yeah.
So I just used the computer for the Christmas so that I could watch Netflix or do all my stuff on. And then when I was done using it, I just returned it, got my money back. Just like 30-day return abuse, I guess.
Yeah, too bad you don't got a computer at your father's house for this vacation.
Yeah.
Wonder where
I
all your
could-
parts are.
I could use this trick or loophole again. It's a
Loophole, yeah.
loop. It is definitely a loophole.
Unethical tip.
Yeah, it's very unethical, but hey,
But highly recommended.
I highly recommend it. If you need a computer for summer, if you need a computer for Christmas, at least in Norway you could do it like that.
Just to do your editing.
Just to do my editing.
You got 30 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I will have to do the video editing as well. But I can't take my editing program because it's locked to my computer. And
That's bullshit.
I needed to buy another subscription to use it on more computers, or
Shit. Well,
so I didn't do that. So what I think is the next couple of episodes will don't have the intro and outro thingy. It will just kind of start on the YouTube edition.
it'll be very
Abrupt.
homemade.
We can bring a speaker and play the jingle at the start.
Wow.
Yeah,
Like
we can
play it
just, then we
into
can
the
just do
microphone.
stuff in the bar while the music play, and then we can start.
No.
Yeah, I had
way
that
to
in my
jag.
mind. Just play it off of the phone, and that's like it is
Or
what
get
it
the
is.
soundboard.
Way
Get the
to
sound
jag.
file.
No.
Well,
It's
we're on
better than
vacation. We
nothing.
don't have our usual equipment. It will be a little more cheeky or whatever.
This
Yeah.
is the Tipsy Wednesday Vacation Give a Fuck edition.
Yeah, basically.
But it will most likely be very tipsy. If I recall from one of our earlier.
Yeah,
tipsy
We should
episodes.
name our special episode Drunken Wednesday. Not tipsy.
Tipsy Wednesday, Drunken Wednesday.
Drunken
I don't know.
Wednesday,
Maybe.
Our special
Depends.
episode. The
That's
drunken themes.
That reminds me, I want to do something for our social media, the Facebook group in particular.
Hmm?
You know, when we record episodes and we're done, I make up a list of names for the episode, and then you choose one of the names for the episode.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking a couple of days after the episode release, maybe I should post on Facebook a couple of the other funny titles that we didn't use. Then just post them so that people can see what the episode almost was named.
Yeah, well, sure, I guess.
And
An
just,
Easter
just,
egg.
just to do something on social medias like more regularly.
Yeah, if you wanna take the effort, sure. You have our permission. You have my permission.
I don't need your permission. I'm the social media manager.
But we're equally authority hosts, I guess.
That we are.
Yeah.
Are we now? Arvin.
Yes, Junior, we are.
I'm getting the leader position.
No.
That's
We have
more.
to keep that guy in check.
That's more in name only. Not so much in actual decision making.
All right. Oh yeah, but it'll be fun, regardless of the audio quality or the lack of our usual high production quality.
Yeah, I know.
its own thing.
People like our specials. Last year we did the hentai and porn tier rating and stuff.
Oh yeah, we did that thing.
Also, we were very tipsy at some of the episodes when we had been barbecuing and drinking beer before drinking beer and doing the podcast and whatnot.
Yeah.
So yeah, that will happen again this year, except the porn rating because that's already done. But
Yeah.
if our listeners want us to do something else, rate whatever, or take a test or whatever, send us whatever you want us to do.
Yeah, just as you usually end our episodes with, just send us suggestions on one of our many platforms: Discord, Facebook, Twitter, even. Yeah, we have a very low threshold for suggestions and feedback. It's very easy to.
Yeah.
You're easy to
Reach.
reach.
We're easy to
I'm
reach.
thinking if people want to have us do something fun while we're actually together, and not on separate camps in separate homes, we'll be over the same bar counter.
Yeah.
We can rate beer.
No, actually we can't.
Because
That's,
alcohol commercialing in Norway is not allowed. In
Are you
any
not
way, shape, or
allowed to
form.
review beers?
Well, there's this radio channel. Shout out to the Norwegian radio channel Radio Rock. They have this special episode once a year where they review beer on the air. Where I think it's the final episode before they go on summer holidays, or winter holidays. It's one of those. They take beer and they rate and review it. They drink and get drunk and review the beer. And it's a national-wide radio channel. So there's some kind of thing there.
I think maybe they have some special permit or something, because the Norwegian band DDE.
Music band.
Music band,
DDE.
yeah.
Okay. What about
or
them?
DDI.
DDE.
Yeah, not I.
What about them?
I think they had their own beer brand or something, and they had a picture on their Instagram account with the beer bottle on, and they had to take down the picture
Yeah, because they.
Yeah, because it was considered commercial, even though the beer was only in the background of the picture. You could just. It was enough that you saw the beer.
Yeah. For
I don't think that
It's-
if I had a beer in a picture, I don't think that would count
Well,
the same way
for-
as an actual DDM member having the beer, because
For,
that was
just-
considered commercial.
just for it's all so natural for us because the three of us were all Norwegian, and Norwegian, just for our international listeners, viewers in Norway, the laws for commercializing or advertising for alcohol is like, it's prohibited. You can't like officially advertise alcohol, any alcoholic beverages. You can't. There's no advertisement. It's banned, literally, because alcohol laws in general in Norway are super strict. So yeah, that's what we're like always rambling about, trying to, well, like hiding our beer. I can't like name this beer and say, hey, this is a great beer, go buy it, because that would be advertising and that would be illegal. So hence why it's got these silly things covering the logos and everything. But I can say it's a banana IPA, and I'm not a huge fan, but I bought a 6-pack of them, so.
So you're going down the hatch.
You have to drink them.
Yeah.
Well,
Poor old
feel-
me. Poor old
yeah,
me.
but I got a couple of not topics, but discussion. Do you feel that not commercing alcohol, not
Advertising.
alcohol is working for Norway? Because Norway got a really bad drinking habit.
Oh
right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we drink a lot.
I don't
in
think
Norway,
it's.
so-
I don't think it's working at all, because it's not like we have less problems than any neighboring countries with crime or violence related, or problems related to alcohol, because we have the usual stuff that everyone else has.
We have one major alcohol problem in Norway. It's
Okay.
very expensive.
Oh yeah, because
Our neighboring
Yeah,
countries
that's
have,
like-
have
that's-
very
that's
cheap
one-
beer and whatnot.
that's one of the ways the Norwegian state of Norway is trying to
Government.
make the government is trying to make Norwegians drink less. It's because they try to like make alcohol really expensive, and it is, because the government taxes on alcohol is like, if we travel the border and buy the same beer over in Sweden or in Denmark or in Finland, it's way cheaper because they don't have these huge government taxes on alcohol, because Norway is trying to limit our alcohol consumption, but the end result is like we're consuming the same amount of alcohol as the rest of our countries. It's just more expensive.
Yeah.
It doesn't work at all.
And that's kind of funny because next weekend, or the upcoming weekend, we're going to Sweden. And you
Yeah.
can buy Norwegian beer in Sweden much cheaper than you can in Norway. So-
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the end result is like, because alcohol is so expensive in Norway, it's very common that when Norwegians go to their summer holidays, or even during the summer holidays, they make a single day's trip over the border to Sweden or to Denmark just to buy beer.
Basically a booze cruise.
Booze cruise, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, but we are kind of suckers because I've spoken with some Finns, right?
Okay.
Do you know what they do?
The people of Finland.
They go
Yes.
to Russia, perhaps.
Not quite Lithuania
Lithuania. Yeah.
Okay.
and Pole.
Yeah, but
And
from
they're a lot
Norway,
closer
that's
than we are.
Yeah.
Well,
What-
of
what-
course.
Yeah, you have
What
to.
about,
you have to
what-
add the expense of the trip as well. You know. So.
Yeah. What about Lithuania and Poland? Is alcohol really cheap there?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
Like super cheap. You can get a bottle of a liter of booze for $1.
a liter of like vodka,
Vodka?
maybe.
Yeah. for $1.
But considering in Norway we are getting paid more than they do in Sweden and so forth, so
Yeah,
Yeah, but-
the
I don't
Yeah,
think
but it's-
alcohol in Sweden is that much cheaper for a Swedish person than.
No,
It
but
is.
Polish people are getting higher raises now.
Yeah,
I
they are.
speculate. It's getting a lot better there, but the booze is still cheap, so good for them. I envy you that.
well, okay.
Yeah, the pay is getting so good. A lot of Polish people are leaving this country, Norway, and finding work
Mm.
in their own country.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's good for them,
Well, I think
Yeah,
that,
it's
well, like,
and
It's-
it's
that's-
probably good for Norwegian workers as
No,
well.
it's not good for it's not good for Norwegian.
it's
because
good
we-
for the native Norwegian worker that
Yeah.
work in other countries. Like a pay for work in other countries is like stepping up, so that people don't immigrate, or like, what's it called when people
Emigrate.
let's say emigrate. When people come to Norway just to work with Norwegian wages and then go back, what's that called? It's like it's a
Work
result. Work visa. Well, yeah, it's a
They're
result.
basically on a work visa. Yeah,
It's
but it's
it's
work
a
permit.
result
It's a
of,
life hack.
I guess, but it's also a direct result of low pay in the country they're living in, and which is just a bad thing. It's like,
Yeah, but it's only allowed in the EU, right? It's a
Okay.
EU thing.
European.
Yeah.
European Union and countries like Norway that has the.
Yeah, but the problem
yes.
is but the problem is though that Norwegians don't like to work.
Yeah, I noticed, or I don't notice, but we had people from Lithuania actually working on my shopping mall in May.
Like carpenters or such.
Yeah. They were rebuilding. We had this old, like, I want to call it a party
Store?
land or whatever, like a place for the kids to play.
Okay. Yeah.
And they were rebuilding it into a trampoline party land. So there's trampolines in the entire location.
Okay. Okay.
And some other things like a mini golf, 10 course, and whatever. And they were building all of this. And they wanted to work long days every day, including Sundays, so they could be finished as fast as possible.
Mm-hmm.
But May in Norway, being a Christian country and everything, and we have our constitution and whatnot, we have a lot of days off in May.
Oh yeah.
Random
the month
days.
of May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1st of May, 8th of May, 17th of May, where May the 26th was off.
Oh.
And then the days between May and June, there was some kind of holidays. So we had days off all the fucking time. And these guys, they just wanted to work, and they didn't see the problem. Like, they were not Norwegians, they didn't follow Norwegian rules or holidays and whatever. And we were like, yeah, but we do, and you can't be here in the shopping mall working without a security guard. They're here, so
Mm.
they had to pay like because it was holiday, they had to hire us for 3 times the pay that it usually costs to hire security guards.
All right.
Just, and all the security guard does is just turn off the alarms, turn off the fire alarms, so they won't go off when they work.
Yeah, when they work and create like dust. So
Dust,
they
yeah, and smoke if they do welding and whatnot. So we just get there, we turn everything off, and we just sit there till they're finished, and we turn everything back on.
Okay. For 3 times the pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
But like these guys were from Lithuania, yeah. So they didn't know every time the holidays came up. So sometimes they just figured out the day beforehand, and they wanted to hire us, and people had already plans and whatever, and it was discussions back and forth. And the last day, one of these holidays occurred, they had to pay extra above the 3 times as much rate we usually do have.
Shit.
Because we were having a summer party that afternoon at the work, and they wanted one guy to be there working extra.
Shit. Wow.
So then they had to pay 3 times as much plus extras. But yeah.
Yeah.
And then I thought, these guys will think we don't work in Norway at all.
Yeah.
But the thing is, no one wanted to do the extra work. Like, we were almost made to do it from our boss. Because these days, we get paid to stay at home if you have a work day that day. At least in my company. If I'm supposed to work that day, I'm getting paid just to stay at home.
Yeah, because it's a holiday that in this year it's happened on Monday or Tuesday or on a day you would regularly get paid.
Yeah.
So you get compensated for that, so that
Yeah.
Mm.
So people are thinking, why should I be at work getting paid when I can be at home doing stuff around the house or outside the house?
And still getting paid.
And still getting paid to do my own shit.
Mm.
But of course, your workplace can say, yeah, but they offered us work and you are getting paid, so you have to go, or else you won't get paid this day.
Right.
So yeah.
Hmm.
I was lucky though, I had kids most of those days, so I just said, nope, I got kids, and due to some social circumstances, they can't make you. So I kind of had a free pass most of those days.
Right. That's that's one of the few pluses you have with having kids.
One of the few
regarding-
pluses of having kids.
Having kids in regards to work, because usually it's just a hassle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to make everything, make all ends meet, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The joy of
Not-
children.
Not speaking from experience, but speaking from an observer's point of view.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
I got a sick child. I'm going home, boys.
Yeah, because you have your sick leave. You have
Personal sick leave, and you have sick leave related to your children.
Children,
You're
yeah.
allowed to call in sick or on behalf of your children because your child is sick, therefore you have to stay home. You have an extra amount of sick leave days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still have them, but my kids are old enough to actually stay at home without me now. Because I'm only a phone call away if it is something.
So you
Yeah.
lost the benefit of the sick leave kids today.
I still have it though. I can use that card if I so choose, but I rarely use my own sick days as it is. So. I did once though when I wasn't sick. I was struggling getting the house cleaned and done for Christmas one year. So I called in sick for 2 days so I could clean my house and get the Christmas curtains and everything in place before 1st of December. Because that's really important.
You really take your cleaning regimes seriously.
Yep.
It's like, damn.
Holy
Damn.
shit, that's next level.
Well, but I would like you to know you're not alone. Not, I'm not as extreme as you, but I mentioned your cleaning regime to some of my colleagues at work, and a few of them were like, "Yeah, we do the same. Like before we go to holidays, we like to clean our house so it's all ready to use when we get home."
Yeah.
So, Thomas, you're not alone.
I spoke to one of our uncles, or our uncle,
Okay.
the other day, and I told him, I'm cleaning my house before I'm coming home and whatever, and he was like, yeah, so you can come back to new dust. I was like, yep.
Okay, yeah, well, makes sense as well.
Or as he said in Norwegian, new stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't want old dust when I get back from vacation. I want new dust in my house. But to be fair, it doesn't get all that dusty when no one is around.
Oh yeah. But well, we haven't tackled any topics.
We only have 2 topics, that's
Yeah,
why.
we don't have a lot of them, but
Well,
we do have
mine is
But
short.
they are
so-
here.
So
Yeah.
I'll take mine. It was 2 o'clock today. I was finished at work. My summer vacation was officially underway. And was waiting for the bus. The bus came. People queued up to go in, and the door opened. And an old lady was in the front, about to enter the bus first. And then this other old lady just sidelined us. Like, she came in from the side really fast with her walking help thingy with wheels on. You know that.
Relator.
Yeah,
yeah, walking aid.
walking aid or whatever. And she just
Yeah.
rammed into the other old lady who was supposed to go into the bus. She just shoved her away and just went into the bus first.
fuck?
And she was sitting in the bus shouting at everyone who came in after her.
What the fuck? What was she shouting? What?
No, because there is this. You just scan your QR code on your phone if you don't have a bus card. You can pay with your
Okay.
phone and just scan your QR code on this machine. And
Yeah.
one of the other old ladies, the one who got rammed, tried to beep her QR code and it didn't register. But she had paid, she had the QR code open and everything, and you can see a timer go that shows how long it lasts. Usually for an hour and a half from.
So
the-
everything was okay.
So everything was okay, but she just it just didn't register it. So she was like, fuck it, I'm just. And then the other lady who rammed her just started shouting and like so many people try to cheat the system and you need to beep it. She was so
She's-
loud, she just shouted all over the fucking bus.
She's talking about shouting about cheating the system, and she herself rammed an equally old lady out of the queue from
Yeah.
entering the bus. What the fuck? She's one of those. If she's this way at an old age, she must always have been one of those crazy old
Karen.
bitches.
Yeah,
Not even
just
crazy
don't like
Karen.
people. And I
Yeah,
saw
she's
her
like-
from where she sat. She could see that machine you're supposed to beep, and it goes green when you beep your thingy. And every time someone got into the bus, she was like staring at that thing to see if people were beeping.
Well, shit. It's like the crazies are everywhere. They're
Yeah,
not yeah. In all ages and forms. Crazy old lady.
She
Wow.
probably has a lot of cats at home.
Yeah. How do I not find that hard to believe? It's like she has like 25 cats that she knows of. That she remembers. It's like,
Crazy cat lady. Well,
why is that such a common trope? Crazy cat lady.
I don't know. I was speaking with a friend yesterday, and she has 2 cats.
Okay,
She and
yeah.
her roommate, which is also a girl. And her roommate wanted a 3rd cat.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend was like, no, 2 cats, that's enough. 3 cats, then we're officially crazy cat ladies. So we can't have 3 cats, we need 2. 2 is enough, no more.
Okay. Clear boundaries.
Yeah. So there you have it. If you have 3 cats, you're a crazy cat lady.
Okay.
Apparently.
Well, I think you have to draw the line somewhere.
Mhm.
So if it's easy to like think 1 cat, 2 cat, 3 cats, and once you've gone above a certain threshold, it's like we have so many cats. What could one more? How could
Yeah.
that hurt?
1 cat, I get. 2 cats, I get. 3 cats, I don't get. Because, okay, you want to have a cat, so you get one. But you're at work and the cat's alone, and maybe you get another cat, so you have 2, like, it's a pair. Pair of cats.
Yeah, so that they can keep each other
Yeah.
company, become buddies, and yeah.
But more than that, it's a lot of cats. And
Yeah.
you get the fur everywhere, and you have to clean shit all the time.
okay. Yeah, but now you're limited. What about a combination of cat and dogs?
I don't like dogs. One of each.
So
one
one-
of
Are we
each. One
gonna-
of each.
Are we gonna start this war again?
No,
Well,
one of
not
each.
between
then.
not among any of us, I think, but one of each. That's okay.
Yeah,
That's an
because
okay
cats
amount.
and dogs don't mix because they send different signals. A dog wave his tail when he's happy. A cat does that when she's angry and don't want to be bothered.
Maybe, but you have those few instances where the cat and dog are like super buddies and
Yeah,
such,
yeah.
but-
They can become that, but in the start they confuse each other. The dog might think the cat is happy, and the cat
maybe.
think the dog is angry, and they
Yeah,
just
but
don't
I've
mix.
seen households with both cats and dogs,
Yes.
multiple
Okay.
dogs and multiple cats
Yeah, there are.
living together.
Yeah, it does work, but the animals need to get used to each other.
Mm.
Yeah. So what is the upper limit then?
One of each. Two animals. Two animals. That's where I
two-
draw the line.
2 animals.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think that's that's a very safe number.
And if you have
If you're
more types of animals, then you're running a fucking zoo if you get more than 2.
Or
Okay.
a farm?
dog,
Or a
cat,
farm, yeah.
and you have a dog, a cat, and
A bird and,
yeah.
and a rat in a cage and whatever. Then
A
you
couple
get a
of
free
cows.
pass. You get a free pass if you have a farm.
yeah, because
Yeah, basically you have cows, or sheep and or horses or anything, and you've got your barn cat and maybe your shepherd dog. You know, it's like yeah. So it's like people with farms get a automatic free pass because of their lifestyle. But people who do
people who run
office work,
zoos get the free pass. But yeah, if
nice
they ain't
milligram.
work related, a couple of animals is fine.
yeah,
More
yeah.
than that, it's crazy
It's a zoo.
is something, or it's a zoo. And it's hard to get someone to look after your animals while you go on vacation as well. So
Mm.
Could you ever have a animal pet? Can you imagine it?
yeah, Okay.
I could, but I think I've mentioned something about this before, because is it less masculine to say, I don't want a dog, I want a cat? Because a typical man would say, I want a big dog who makes big poops and such, you know?
That's your own imagination.
Maybe,
Just-
but if
No.
I were to get an animal, it would most likely be a cat, because I just grew up with cats. I never grew up with having dogs, so yeah, yeah, Thomas. So that's what I prefer. Not having it. I don't hate dogs. I just never had one, so I don't have experience with them, I guess. But if I had a cat, it's like, yeah, I live in a town in like a neighborhood with lots of other cats, and it's like, I don't want to be one of those people who has a cat and just to keep it inside, to keep it safe from other cats and to keep other cats safe from mine, or vice versa.
Mm.
If I got a cat, it would have to be allowed to go both inside and outside, and in a densely populated neighborhood, it would become trouble. So I was like, I can't be hassled with that trouble. So, but if I was living in a more outskirts rural area, I would more likely get a household cat to be able to like go outside and like not immediately be fighting other cats from my neighbors or such. So that's the thing holding me back from getting a cat. I was like, I don't want the hassle.
I'm getting a cat at some point.
Okay, you've decided at some
I've
point.
decided. I just don't know which cat I want. Either a Maine Coon or one of the white ones with
Maine Coon! You want a fucking lion?
yeah.
Those are big motherfuckers!
So
I
your
like big
problem.
cats.
Yeah, okay, so your problem would most likely be like letting your cat outside, and you wouldn't worry about your cat getting hurt, but you would worry about the other cats getting hurt. But that could also be an equally big problem. It's like, yeah, your cat almost killed some other cat, therefore you have to pay the vet bill or something.
Yeah, but a Mancune is fucking expensive though.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And as I was about to say, and this is a smaller cat. I just don't remember the name of the cat type.
Breed?
It's the white furred one with the different eye colors.
Wow.
You want exclusive cats.
Yeah, you want the exotic cats.
Yeah,
no, that's a completely different
I like
thing,
the retard cats. It's
The what?
retarded cats. Like you remember the black cat my mother had, the one with one eye and the
That
tooth
cat
pointing
was
out.
Retarded?
Not retarded, but disabled cats.
Disabled?
He
It
was
had
disabled.
some anatomical defect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't have any voice, so he didn't make sounds.
And he had one eye.
He had only one eye. You can
And
see
his-
the tear channels and everything where the other eye was supposed to be.
And
Eh.
his like jaw was like crooked.
Yeah, so his
Yeah.
teeth on the one side were pointing up.
So he was
and,
like,
and he didn't grow past a certain point, so he never got really big. And he was just a lovable cat. And I would want something like that again.
okay, something
Also,
something
at one
super
point,
special.
and at one point, when I at the start of my relationship with my ex-girlfriend, they had someone renting the apartment under their house, and that person had a white cat, which were deaf, and that cat
Okay.
used to sleep in front of our doors. When you open the door, you knock the
Oh
cat
no!
out.
Oh no! Because he couldn't hear you.
Yeah, but he always came up there and just slept in front of the door. But he was also really cute and adorable.
Okay.
So I got the thing for for disabled
Well,
cats then.
A tip for you then, because a huge problem is animal shelters not getting rid of their cats or animals.
I
because,
know.
Yeah, because you know the animals that get adopted the most are like the perfect, cute-looking puppies or kittens that are like perfect in every way. Those get like adopted really fast. But the ones that are like a deaf dog or a deaf cat
Have a defect basically.
have a defect. They're like usually because we humans like that one doesn't look that cute.
Yeah,
Or
but
that
those
poses
animals
problems.
will appreciate you that much more than other
Maybe,
animals.
maybe. Because yeah, I've seen those videos where someone adopted a deaf or a blind pet, and they just ended up being these like super loving pets.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
yeah.
the thing with white cats with blue eyes, they are often deaf. It's a
Wow.
defect. So that's
Okay.
why I wanted the cat with different eyes, because then I know if it has a green eye or a blue eye, it will probably be deaf on the side
So-
with the
so
blue
your-
eye. So it's just
So your wish when you go to an animal shelter is like the animal has to be deaf.
I want the animal
like-
that has a defect.
What?
Wow, that's well, that's certainly original. I've never
Except
heard
the
that
Maine
one.
Coon, that is just because it gets big.
Okay.
And you all know I like big cats, like tigers and jaguars and whatever. So
Okay.
and I can't have
okay.
those, unfortunately.
Nah.
or maybe
that's like-
fortunately, because I won't get eaten.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, and your wallet would probably thank you.
Mm.
Yeah, because meat is getting really expensive in Norway as well. Yeah, Björn, will you finish us
Oh
off?
man. Oh man. Well, how do I start with this? Because
By feeling-
it's yeah. Well, it
No.
starts with me simply not understanding and trying to understand where this comes from.
But
Because-
this does not relate to you in specific.
This does not relate to me, and I think it doesn't relate to you or refer to you or me in any way. But violent sexual tendencies. Why? Why do people get turned on by being violent and bossy and like abusing the partner or second party and like get off on that thought? It's like the whole... What do you want to stop me and say, Thomas?
Yeah, can't we just ask one of our violent listeners or something?
One of our violent listeners. I wouldn't know. Like, if you are a violent listener, please reach out to us. We would like to hear
Please out yourself.
Please out yourself. Like these people that like when they I tried reading up a bit about why people get violent, and one like the super common, unfortunately it's a common stereotype where the man, when he is sober, he's like this huge, loving, great guy, and when he drinks and gets drunk, he turns into this violent beast that abuses his wife and maybe beats her up or beats up the children. And it's become this common thing. It's like a common explanation of why people get violent, even when not being sexual, just violent in general. It's like substance abuse in general, not just alcohol, but with other substances, some people can change into violent persons. But like people who are by default violent, have violent sexual tendencies. It's like getting off on like beating up your spouse. Yeah, beating up your meat. That's what I do every night, beating up my meat, but beating up others.
Yeah, do you enjoy the violence? You enjoy
Take that, you bastard!
No. No. But you get what I mean, though. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't get where that is coming from. My initial thought is like, people being sober and off of substances. Is it the mentality of like being in control, being like physically in control in terms of like in equal to what some rapists may prefer or think, the feeling of being in physical control of the other person? Is that such a huge common sexual drive that people resort to rape and violence during sex, and without the second party consenting to this violence?
Yeah, but you got people who are consenting to this.
Yeah, where
right?
BDSM is like, slap
Yeah,
me
is-
hard.
is-
That's a
daddy.
bit
It's like
different, and
that's-
I get
Yeah,
being
but
a
is-
bit
is
rough
different.
during sex.
Yeah, but
completely
isn't that
different.
but isn't that even weirder? I would say enjoying
No,
getting a gut punch.
A gut punch? I haven't heard about that. Like that kink. It's like slapping the ass, or like it's like
Slapping. What, haven't you heard of cock and ball torture?
I've heard about it. I don't
Yeah,
understand
that's a kink, and that is
That's
even
a
weirder.
kink, but that is consensual. I'm talking
Yeah.
about where the more often than not, the physically bigger male abuses his physically smaller woman. You know,
It's all about power, right?
it's about power. Is it always
It's a power
about
play.
It's power
not just
play.
consensual
Hashtag
power
read,
play.
hentai.
Not about the consensual power play, but the unconsensual unconsensual violence. It's, it just, I can't understand. Is it something that stems from your childhood and your learning and your experiences growing up?
I think that was the
is-
case in Amber Heard's case. She had an abusive father. I've heard.
Okay.
And then she abused Johnny Depp. So yeah, so it might stem from the childhood. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. because of not drawing a direct line between violent sexual tendencies and serial killers, but a lot of serial killers have had difficult childhoods and difficult times growing up, which may directly or indirectly have made them into the person they are today, which most of them can't change.
That is something we all know, right?
Yeah, it's like very common for people who, serial killers or killers in general, or violent people maybe, to have difficult childhoods growing up and learning.
Now I'm interested in people who enjoy cock and ball torture. Did you have a difficult upbringing?
If you had, reach out to us on Discord
Reach
or
out.
on Facebook.
Maybe that person were out when they were small, biking, and then they crashed and hit their crotch on their bike, and it was like, oh, damn it, that was so good. I want to do it again.
Oh, the nostalgic feeling, the nostalgia.
Nostalgia, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, have you seen cock and ball torture?
No, because that's not my kink. No, I haven't actively seeked it out on the ye old hub, and it hasn't been recommended to me, so I haven't clicked on it out of curiosity.
There
No.
was this clip going around, I think I got it on the messenger, this dude just getting his balls kicked.
Yeah.
It's like all
Oh, no.
nude and stuff, and the almost nude lady with shoes on is just kicking his balls and whatnot.
Oh,
And
no.
stomping on him.
Yeah.
Stomping on his balls. Yeah. I wonder what's going through his head right now. This is like this is
Hopefully
the
pain.
pinnacle of this is the pinnacle of manhood. Getting my dicks caved in by this gorgeous girl.
Oh, pain. It's like, I don't have any kink for ball kicking or dick kicking pain, or ball and dick torture, as you called it, Junior.
No,
But I do have a weird interest for the pain induced by spicy food. My spicy ramen noodles, I love them.
yeah, you like the burning sensation in your ass.
I like the
We get it.
Yeah. Yeah, you enjoy the burn in the ass.
Feel
No.
the burn.
No, I liked. I know where this is going, but I like the burn in my mouth. Okay, go ahead, roast me. Go ahead.
I had
like.
nothing.
Okay, I thought. No, nothing.
You can enjoy your cock and ball torture in your mouth.
Okay, I guess I can enjoy my mouth spicy torture.
Yeah, but there's a difference between like sexual
Yeah,
pleasure and regular pleasure, right?
There's a different kind of pain. Spice pain and physical trauma pain.
No,
I think those are quite different.
Yeah,
I think.
but there's a difference between sexual pleasure, right, and real pleasure, right? It can be pleasing to have your children and just watch a movie. That's not the same as sexual pleasure.
No, no one ever drew that.
No,
line.
that's your spicy, right?
Okay.
Not everything has to be sexual.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, I don't feel sexual or any sexual pleasure when eating my spicy food, so yeah, sure.
You sure about that?
Except when you're shitting.
Except when I'm shitting, wow. Because it gets so spicy hot in my asshole. No. No, it's not any sexual pleasure, I think. But, yeah, maybe now that I have summer holidays, I don't have to worry about the day after. So maybe I'll have one of those spicy ramen noodles very soon.
Yeah, there's a couple of
Because
exceptions to this.
What?
One, no spicy noodles before we drive to Sweden.
Oh, or no spicy
Nothing.
noodles when I may have to do something tomorrow,
Yeah.
Thomas.
So
okay.
maybe
I'll
and
hold
no-
off.
you're not allowed to eat spicy food and then drive to Sweden the day after.
And not spicy food before getting into the hot tubs.
That's right. That's right.
Oh yeah, that's
So
Yeah,
we need
good
to
idea.
establish some rules.
Okay, some rules for my spicy food. I need a free
Did-
pass the day after.
Yeah.
There's
This
certain
sounds
things-
like a relationship, right?
What?
Okay.
Yeah, we are setting boundaries for Björn.
Yeah. We need and no spicy food before the day before recording podcasts
Mm.
because we have to sit next to you while recording.
Oh, I was just thinking of this audio clip from this kid who is like super addicted to playing Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't know where this audio clip came from. If this kid was talking to someone, probably, and they recorded it. But it's like in this audio clip, there's this kid, and you can hear some slight farting noises in the background. Maybe we'll link to this clip in the description, because this kid is like super addicted to playing, and you hear in the background his mother comes in and says like, "You smell like shit. Go take a shit now." And his kid is like, no, I want to play this game. It's like, and his mother is like, "You are shitting yourself. Get off the game and go take a shit." And his kid's like, "No, I want to play the game just a little bit more." And his mother is like, "You are literally shitting yourself right now. You have shit in your pants right now. Be a man and go take a shit." And he's like, "No." And he's like literally saying he's so addicted and hooked to this game that he's shitting himself right then and there. And his mother is telling him, "You are shitting yourself. Go take a bathroom break." But he just won't. It's like unbelievable to hear. It's like, yeah, we'll post this link in this case. It's like
When you say that,
mind-boggling.
my minds go to the two Scottish girls who are doing a vlog thing, and one of them hasn't flushed the toilet. Their mother
Yeah,
comes in.
the old, I think it's become one of those old YouTube classics. It's like years old at this point. And this two little kiddo girls is like doing some, filming themselves while doing some hair thing with like, yeah, and their mother comes in. It's like, who doesn't know how to flush the toilet? It's like, somebody took a shit and didn't flush the toilet. Disgusting.
And
was
just
one
the
of
girls
you.
panic and take the phone or the camera or whatever.
Yeah. It's like no one admits it was them. It's like, it was fucking one of you. Disgusting. Like, yeah, lesson learned. Lesson learned.
Yeah.
But
That's
they
how parenting works. Give the kids
yeah, but
a
they
lesson.
made the choice to upload it anyway.
Yeah,
They did.
I guess. Or did they do it, or did someone else do it? Like their
Maybe a
parents
year
at
or
some-
two later, they saw it again, and I was like, "Oh, this shit is funny. We need to post it."
Yeah, but in that case, props to them. It's like,
Yeah.
was like, yeah, parenting. The kids needs to be taught a lesson every once in a while. I think. I think you, Thomas, can attest to this.
Yeah.
Out of the three of us, you are the only one who has kids. Two of them. So it may be
Also,
uncomfortable.
out of the three of us, if it smells like shit, we know it's you, Björn. Your spicy
Okay.
noodles.
Probably, but at least I'll have the dignity to admit it if I've shat myself, and like as soon as possible go change and take a shower.
I remember. I don't think it was last time, but one of the first time maybe we went to Sweden for our booze cruise. When we were in Sweden, we bought all the booze and we went to eat something, and you had a kebab or something.
Mm-hmm.
And you just let it drip in the car on the way home.
Yeah.
And I was sitting in the back, and I was like, "Shit, are we driving past a farm or something?" And you're just like, "It was me." We had to open all the windows.
Yeah, we've all
Yeah.
been there, haven't we? Right, guys?
I think
Right,
so.
guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's looking forward to this year's trip, guys.
What are you eating?
Maybe we'll see. Do we have any any wishes for our dining place? Because we usually it takes a long ass time to get there. I don't know what the time estimated. It's like 5 hours or something.
Yeah, 5
Yeah.
hours.
Drive there. Yeah,
one way.
Yeah. So usual dining stop when we get there. Burgers, pizza, steaks,
fast food,
fast
basically,
food. Yeah,
is what we
I
have
like
been doing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll settle for a burger, I guess. Yeah, maybe most likely.
Yeah, I think that was kind of great last time we were there, because we stopped at the shopping mall. Junior and I bought some clothing and whatever when we were there. And I went into the bathroom to change to some of the new things, and I had the chance to take a dump at the same time.
Okay. Yeah.
So I was clean when we went home. I was
Fair enough,
refreshed.
You let the burden go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emptied out my spine. Yeah, well, on that note,
Yeah.
I have shit to pack and get ready tomorrow so I can come up and meet you guys.
Yeah. And this episode has been like a bit all over the place, but hey.
Yeah. Well, we only had 2 topics actually, so and we still filled an hour, so yeah.
Yeah, we managed to fill a lot of things.
But yeah, if our listeners have anything they want to ask us, want to send us some challenges or whatever to when we're together, send it at tipsywednesday@gmail.com, or write to us in our Facebook group or Discord, or a message on Instagram or Twitter or wherever. We're all over the place. And follow us on all the usual places and whatever. All the links is in the description.
Right.
So yeah,
Yup.
have a nice evening.
Bye.
Good night.